Good afternoon, everyone. So today we are interviewing Mr. I.V. Sharma, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So, sir, I would like to start off by asking you, how was your childhood, sir? Were you more of a studious kid or a playful kid?
Studios.
Studious only.
Yes.
So, in your childhood, did you have any teacher or professor that you liked?
Yes, yes, maths teacher.
Maths teacher. Any story that you would like to share about him?
No, nothing. So I was interested in math. That's the only reason.
Okay, you were interested in maths, that's why you liked him. Okay, sir. Sir, you deal with many kinds of students. So there are few students who make you angry and all. So what is your way of controlling your anger? How do you calm down?
No, they are actually students now. We have to deal with the same manner.
Okay. So any way that you calm down yourself when you get angry?
Means exactly.
Sir, a bit louder.
Yes, yes.
Means like if you get angry at someone.
No.
So how do you calm yourself down? How do you become normal again if you get angry?
Not any particular method.
Okay.
I'm not taking it very much serious actually.
Okay.
Contentment is like I will take it, but not as a student wise.
Okay. So sir, do you like listening to music?
Sometimes, not always. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any favorite artist of music that you like to hear?
No specific.
No specific.
No.
Okay. Sir, do you watch TV and all? TV movies?
Yes, yes.
So, any favorite movie or any movie that you have watched recently?
Yes.
Which movie, sir?
Like some Kannada movie.
Okay. Its name?
Name I didn't remember. Like some story oriented.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, do you use any social media apps?
Very little. I'm not.
Very little. Not that much on
Not
social
that
media.
much. Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, if you could be anyone for one day, living or dead, whom would you be? Any one person, any famous person,
Okay.
who would you be?
I do not.
You do not. Okay, sir. Sir, do you have any pet, any animal, or do you want to have any? No, not interested in pets. Okay, sir. Sir, you like food?
Nice.
Which is your favorite dish to eat? Or
Normal vegetarian food.
normal vegetarian food? Only?
Yes, yes.
Sir, something that the students will be shocked to know about you.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us? Like any hidden talent or something?
Not much to say.
Not much specific. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, sir. Sir, one last question I would like to ask you. Did you play any sports in your childhood or not? Any sports?
Yes, cricket. Small.
Cricket.
Nice, yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Everyone, so today we are interviewing Dr. Anjana Matta, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, so starting with your childhood, the first question I would like to ask you is, how was your childhood? Were you more of a playful kid or were you studious kid?
Yeah, I'm a curious kid actually. So I'm actively involved in many activities in school days also. I enjoyed a lot than what I'm doing currently. Okay.
Childhood is great for everyone, sir.
Yes, because there is no tension and no burden, and relax in yourself, and whatever you want you can do actually. So that's the life. So unforgettable life actually. And that's so we can do whatever we want, and time sense everything. There is no deadline, there is no schedules. So
No deadline.
yes.
Life was carefree. You were living
Yes,
carefree that
yes,
time.
yes.
So second question is, did you have any professors that you loved or any teachers that you liked or you didn't like? Would you like to tell a story about them to us?
Yeah, I like many teachers are inspired me actually. Even at the class of 4th, 5th also I inspired by teachers actually. Those days myself I think I is a rural village, a small village. I run the school without teacher actually.
Okay.
So because that days actually the private schools will be started at our villages level. So the teacher suppose he is in absent or leave something. That day actually I myself run the school actually.
Okay.
So that is the skills I improved myself. I feel that days which are so we work with Swachh Bharat activities like that. What we are thinking now,
No.
those things we are doing at the 3rd class or 4th class time actually.
Okay.
School we are cleaning. I support teacher is not the Saturday evening. I say that you can clean all these things and make clean and green So that even we do the plantation in the schools actually.
Oh.
So those days actually the teachers they motivate like that. The real time scenario they'll take away. Always the village means always natural things are there. So they always take away to the gardens and our plants. They show that like reality is. So of course those days I feel very much inspired about the learning or gaining the knowledge actually. After that I moved to the cities. I done my higher education in native Varangal. That campus, Truth Takers campus, that's the first time the bigger campus I saw in my life. So I inspired that time, okay, I should be a professor like this, okay. So that environment motivated me many things actually.
Okay.
After that I go to higher education, IIT Madras. That was also bigger than this institute actually.
Okay.
The 60 acres campus, there's a full of greenery and the golden Gindi Park actually, actually the forest actually, Gindi forest.
Okay.
So that was a very beautiful place in IIT Madras. The Chennai is a beautiful campus. After that I moved to the my IIT Hyderabad.
Yes.
So that's of course this campus I'm not enjoyed much because of
Okay.
the PhD time or thing and same time campus environment is that new established institute actually. So I spent my time in ODF actually. I just felt so greener campus actually.
Okay.
So from childhood onwards I like to greener actually. I'm moving to that direction.
So we can say that you have teaching experience since childhood.
Yes, I have a teaching experience.
Okay. Sir,
Yes.
so you meet different kinds of students every day. So there are few notorious kids who get on your nerves. So what is your way of dealing with anger? How do you calm down yourself?
Yeah, in the time of earlier time of teaching, that time I'm very much serious about the classroom.
Okay.
So those days, actually I think 2004 onwards I started my career in the teaching actually. I started my teaching engineering college directly after my PG. Those days I am always serious with the classroom actually. So, but after first year, second year experience, I learned that one, if I will be serious, student will not come to in my desk.
Yes.
So I should not go with serious, I should go with the motivative and same time encouragement. I should be control myself. As earlier, means the first career when I started in engineering college, that time I used to throw duster or sometimes chalk also
Oh.
in the classrooms actually.
Okay.
So later on I changed myself. No, this way if I deal, so student come with doubts and whatever that one, he may angry and some also sometimes he feel shy and he cannot come to our desk. So you should not go like that. In the classroom I should go with jovial and same time I should control the class and same time I should reach many people and they should learn as I feel I should learn something in the classroom. That is the way I have to teach, I understand. So after that I changed little bit, but I never changed my track of teaching actually. So teaching track I will follow the same thing, but only the seriousness I come down actually. I come down and I myself attract the students who are working, who are not working, how to make to work,
Okay.
who are working, make them to better and best. So that's the way I'm taking the class.
Okay. Sir, do you like to listen to music?
Yeah, I like it, but that much time I never spent to listen to music.
Okay. Sir, any favorite artist or any favorite theme of music that you like?
I don't have particularly, but I like to usually the Janapada actually.
Oh.
And the society motivated like the songs generally.
Okay.
Society influenced songs I like it more. Not much on dual, but I go for the how it will influence the society. That direction songs generally Janapada generally that always will influence the people actually. So like that, I used to sing actually that time what it is.
Oh.
That means the school level like that. But I like the little bit interaction about the. So whichever the songs will influence the society, those songs generally I like to listen more.
Okay. Sir, anything you would like to tell us that the students will be shocked to know, like something that they don't know about you? Any one thing that the students don't know? About you?
Many things are there actually in the life. Always, it's a personal
Any
life.
one or two things, sir, like kind of a hidden talent or something that the students don't know about you. They'll be shocked to know.
Yeah, that's something. These students never know. I will sing actually. Generally, olden days, colleges and schools I sing it actually.
No.
But this college I never do that one.
Why
I think
is it?
earlier college where you are working, the faculty knows well enough because the faculty interaction more those colleges and we go to the outside, especially wherever I work in other colleges. Generally, the faculty itself Sundays or Saturdays they'll go to the what do we say, outdoor, just like picnic like that.
Okay.
The faculty went there. So those days we spent time with them. So each other knows individuality, na? That's why faculty will be motivated whenever the faculty meetings or something, anything, cultural events, the faculty say that okay, you can push it. But here I never, because that type of interaction is not came out actually. So
Don't worry, sir. We'll make an event where you sing, special people do. We'll have an event.
But
where
here
you
also
sing.
many, myself I will say that actually from school level onwards, I'll actively involve in the activities, school activities actually. Especially say in school level generally what will programs 26 January, August 15, this Teachers Day, like that only the celebrations they will do.
Yes.
Other than that they will not do much more things actually. Of course nowadays so these modern schools they are doing cultural fest like that, so many things that they are doing. But olden days they will do only August 15th, 26 January and the school Teachers Day.
Yes.
Or any farewell for the fine outgoing students back, they'll do farewell like that. Those time only occasion to meet the people and they do some activities actually.
Okay.
So that days only at school activities I will be actively involved. I worked as a headmaster that time, suppose school level that teach good people teachers that like. So after that when I go college level also I always do work in NSS, NCC actually. So especially NSS I work for the I arranged camps. I conducted camps actually. 10 days camps I organized actually myself in my degree level actually. 10 days the students will go to the any one village, we'll sit there, we'll stay the 10 days there only. We have to do one activity in that village. So that motivation comes to me at my college level only.
Okay.
So that is the reason whenever when IIT Hyderabad or IIT Madras, wherever I will be there, wherever the possibility is there, I will involve in the clubs and same time. That same culture I will continue here also actually.
Okay.
That is the main motivation which I got myself. I should interact with the society. So life is only not only just career. Career is a 30% I will say, family is 30%. 30% you have to interact with the society. That is the life actually.
Yes.
So how you will be explore yourself will be in the society only. Not in the career level you grow and personal level family will spend time. But the other 30% who will be lead with the society, they will be coming extraordinary way we can move out actually. That's a passion, whichever the passion will come out from there actually. That is the only reason many activities we conducted here actually.
Okay.
When usually I take over the students to the outside generally activities, especially even before before COVID actually, the Patanta Club done many activities.
Oh.
School level, we visiting schools and plantation we are doing. So many activities we are done in this college also.
Sir, what all social media apps do you use?
Yeah, actually regarding social media, of course I use mainly Facebook regularly I will use.
Facebook.
And WhatsApp generally for the communication purpose and same time groups sharing with students and others and family or relations, everything there I'll use. But Facebook I'll use more actually. This is my habit and every day I'll spend half an hour for that one actually. Why you are spending half an hour? So people may ask actually. Every day I'll put a post. My students are well known actually. Every day I'll put a post in that Facebook. Why I'll put means I am alive. I say that. If I post it means I am alive actually. So that other people should recognize okay he's there. So that is the only motto. And same time inspired things, whatever the inspired society and inspired outside things, I always post it actually. That's my habit in the Facebook. So why I use the Facebook only reason is you have to interact with society. That's the only way. Because physically I cannot interact much people, but virtually I can interact many people.
Yes.
It's the way I can use it.
Social media is very addictive.
Yes. Of course, now the people are using Instagram or all these things, but
Instagram,
Instagram
Snapchat
and
and all.
some other apps are there, other this social media
Apps are there.
websites are there. But I am addicted with the Facebook.
Facebook only.
Because much friends are there actually, so I continue that actually.
Okay. Sir, any TV series or movies or web series that you have watched recently that you would like to share with us?
Very. I will not see any serials actually.
Okay.
And any series I have seen that I will not spend much time on TV actually.
TV.
I'll spend very little only for the ETV news 9 to 9:30.
Okay.
After that,
From any news.
only news purpose generally I would update myself.
Okay.
Even casual times I will see in the news channels only. I will not see any any other
Any
program
other
channel.
news? Mostly news only.
News,
To keep
and-
yourself well informed.
Yes, that remain. As you say, people see the TV. I generally use my Facebook. That time.
Okay.
Often, what is update is there, what the people are doing. Just I'll
Okay.
update and chat. I'll not chat on Facebook also. Just only I'll update the people what is updating is going on actually in the whole world.
Sir, did you have any pet while growing up, or do you have one right now? Or if you wanted to have one, which pet would it be? Any animal?
Generally, I like only plantation only.
Okay.
Plantation is my interest.
More of flora,
Uh,
more of plants.
More of plants and water saving purpose will work out actually working. Especially environment side I'm working. Mainly not the animals I'll say, I'll go for nature side I'll go always.
Okay.
How best we can construct the nature and how best we get the best food. So I'm concentrating more focus on the technology wise at the same time nature related I'm doing nature plants.
Okay. Sir, one food item, everyone loves food. So one food item that you love eating or you can prepare very well, like you are a master at it. One food item.
Particularly I don't have. Well, I'll cook actually. So I never think this is I can do that I can do because my school level after 6th class onwards I cook myself actually.
Okay.
So up to my PG I have stayed in rooms and I am working. I am going to college or school wherever that one. I
Cooking
cook
yourself.
myself. So there's no particular.
Any food that you like eating? One dish that you like eating?
Generally, I not focus much on food actually.
Okay. You are not a foodie.
Yes, whatever it is there, I'll eat and yes, you are getting energy and that's all. I don't focus much actually. But I'll not eat lot actually.
Okay.
So if I suppose 2 days before, or yesterday suppose I'll eat more mutton or chicken, suppose next day morning I'll cut my breakfast.
Okay.
I have to reduce my cholesterol automatically.
Okay. So you are a health freak.
Yes.
So okay, sir, one last question for you. If you would like to be one person, living or dead, in the entire world, whom would you choose to be and why? Any one person you would be, living or dead.
Yeah, it's naturally I'll take it. That's all.
Okay.
So, I don't have any particular people actually because I like the whole society itself has their own ways actually. So
Okay.
we cannot go particular person. Like that I cannot give any particular
Yeah,
name
any
actually.
particular name.
Of course, always everyone love our family first, next friends, naturally. Next to go to the other relations or anything
Right.
remaining all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today we are interviewing Dr. C. Leelana. Good afternoon, ma'am. So, ma'am, the first question I would like to ask you is, what kind of a student were you? Were you studious or not? Were you playful?
Studious.
Very studious? Okay. So, did you have any favorite professor or teacher or anyone that you didn't like, or would you like to share a story about them with us?
I think there are a few professors I got through my doctoral studies for PhD. So I was very much, the way they teach and got me interested. Like I was interested in taking that physics as a subject. So the way of teaching, taking practical examples or real-time examples, and then so that motivated me to do my research in physics.
Okay, good to know, ma'am. So, ma'am, you face different kinds of students every day. So, you might have some students who kind of annoy you or irritate you. So, what is your way of controlling your anger?
Okay, so I usually before on the first day of the college or university, I usually interact with the students, get to know how they think. So in terms of both, how are they like in the studies or whether they are excited in doing the new things, kind of coding or whatever they are interested in. So then I'll try to identify and throughout the semester and in every test or in every the way they answer during the classes or so, I'll observe them. And if at all, if I see that some students are getting demotivated or they were losing the interest, so then what I do is I usually try to motivate them, call them, then talk with them. So see that where they are losing interest. not at least in my subject or any other. So generally, why their grades are coming down. So generally, I analyze and then try to see whether if I could help them in any way. There are a few students like that. So who were like not interested, and then they were like sharing their views about the subject or whatever the knowledge. So maximum I'll try to help them.
Okay. So, ma'am, next question. So, if you had an opportunity for one day to be anyone, living or dead, in this whole world, who would you prefer and why? For one day, anyone.
So, at least one day or so, you have to try your best or give your best. So at least one day you live.
Okay.
So do it, work hard.
Okay.
So everything is not well planned, right?
Yes.
So it all depends upon how you take the things and how you take the work.
Okay. Ma'am, while growing up, who was your role model? Like any celebrity, any parent, anyone? Who was your role model?
My father, I could say.
Okay.
So he tried to motivate me in the way and pursue the things in the way I do. He always gave me freedom. In fact, being a girl, so he gave me a lot of freedom in doing my research. And so from my childhood.
Okay.
So he used to explain me all the things from my childhood. So see that in what I'm interested in, then leading the career. So let me get.
Okay. Good to know. Ma'am, do you like listening to music?
Yes.
So which is your favorite genre in music, and who is your favorite artist?
It's not like I am interested in artists, but in the childhood I learned the veena instrument, and then I somehow stopped during my studies and all. I could not take it further. So, but still I have that sometime or the other. I will at least after my retirement I'll try to learn that.
We'll wait for your album to come out. Ma'am, do you like any animals or pets, or do you have any?
I don't have any, but in my childhood I used to.
No, which pet, ma'am?
Dog.
A dog. Which name?
It's Lucy.
Lucy, okay. Ma'am, did you watch any movie or TV show or web series
Generally,
recently?
I don't watch any kind of thing, any kind of Discovery Channel
Okay.
related to the scientific thing. But I find very less time.
Okay.
So always I'll be busy either in so research or reading some articles.
One last question, ma'am. So, of course, you'll be a foodie. You like food, and all. Everyone loves food. So, any one dish that you love the most, any one particular dish that you love the most, or you know how to make perfectly, any one dish.
Okay. So I like biryani.
You like biryani?
And, yeah, I also prepare.
Biryani.
Yeah.
So, that's it, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Today we are interviewing Dr. Pawan Kishore sir. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
So, sir, starting with your childhood, how was your childhood? Were you more of a playful kid, or were you more of a studious kid?
Yeah, I was a studious kid only. I never gone for any playthings actually. Why? Because even after +2 or something else only, I was just interacted with going with friends, and I used to have some cricket actually. Cricket is my favorite game. So up to 10th, up to SSC, I was very much serious about studies only.
Okay.
So after that in college summers, yeah, we used to play cricket up to BTech level. Fine. After that, as you know, that masters, then followed by PhD, then responsibilities. Now you are not in a position to play, but we used to enjoy the games.
So you were more of a studious kid.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. In your childhood or your college years, did you have any favorite teacher or professor?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, teachers are the basic actually. Why? Because whatever the teaching profession came into picture actually. The main role is achieved only because of teachers. Not I can say teachers because of they are the stepping stones for my career actually.
Okay.
Like in my BTech actually there is my favorite teacher is nothing but Ramakrishna Prasad sir actually. He is from mathematics department.
Okay.
Even in my masters actually Ravindra Reddy sir, Dr. Professor Ravindra Reddy sir from CBIT, he is now present the principal of the entire mechanical department, present the principal of the college. Previously he was the HOD, head of the department for the mechanical. So he is my favorite teacher.
Okay, sir. Sir, you come across many kinds of situation in a day. Sometimes when students make you angry, what is your way of dealing with anger? I mean, how do you calm yourself down? Because few students are there in
Yeah.
every class that make you angry. So how do you control your anger, sir? Because
Anger in the sense, actually, I used to see the behavior of the students. Most probably, till now, whatever the students I came to know, till up to now, I have gone through 5 batches of students.
uh,
Only 1 or 2 batches of students itself a little bit rude actually. Rude in the sense, actually, might be in terms of I don't see that students are that much actually rude behavior. Actually, students will be rude only when they will be not getting some sort of marks.
marks.
Only other than that, never student will use to go for complaints or something else actually. Till now, I didn't face any such students actually. Because of marks issues or might be because of behavioral issues actually. Why? Because I will be very convenient with the students as well as students are also very much convenient with me. So I never faced such situations. In case if any anger is there, definitely I use it to express. But later we used to have some conversation, calm conversation.
Yes.
Even I used to ask the student that might be I used to apologize the student. I'm ready to apologize as well as I used to ready to ask apologies also.
Okay.
Why? Because if the like any guilt is from my side actually, definitely I will ask apology. Why? Because there will be no relation such a way that you should have to be a dominant professor or something
Yes.
else in the class. There should be like a hand-on experience should be there between the faculty and the student.
Yes, sir. Sir, do you like listening to music?
Yeah, I was very fond of music.
Okay, sir. So, which is your favorite genre of music? I mean, which kind of music do you like to hear?
Just now, recently I used to shift it from classical to Punjabi actually.
Oh,
Punjabi
Punjabi.
music I used to listen more. And Neha Kakkar is my favorite singer actually. Previously
Oh.
was Shreya Ghoshal. Now
Okay.
Neha Kakkar. And
Okay.
Shreya Ghoshal also used to listen, but parallelly I will go with Neha Kakkar.
Neha Kakkar.
Yeah, it will give some sort of boosting for you.
Huh. Different kind of
Different
range.
kind of tunes.
Okay. Sir, so do you watch any movies or TV series recently? Or series?
Yeah, web series because of this corona, I used to watch almost more number of web series actually. Everything almost update today. And movies like more than Telugu, I used to watch more Bollywood movies like Hindi movies. Why? Because it improvises your language proficiency.
I guess.
So I was planning to go with the Tamil as well as English also in the future prospects. But till now it was going with Hollywood, Bollywood.
Okay. Sir, any favorite movie or web series you would like to tell us?
Panchayat is one web series where you can see actually it was a very
Panchayat,
much
yes.
calm going web series actually. Other
Yes.
web series there will be some sort of other things actually which are going to happen, but Panchayat is very good.
Very good.
But movies point of view, whatever the dirty movies there, some good movies there. But from my point of view, I used to think that at least you need to watch the movie one time.
One.
Why? Because people may be putting some sort of efforts for that one actually. Number of people are going to work actually. If you are going to see the movie in terms of might be pirated, something else or some other members of other stuffs, but at least you should need to retain your efforts. So that's why you have to.
You watch every movie?
Yeah, almost. Irrespective of the genre of the movie, I used to watch every movie. Either it may be horror movie or might be comedy movie. It doesn't make any sense. But at least one time you need to watch.
Okay, sir. Sir, what other social media do you use?
Like in the sense,
Like WhatsApp, Facebook, all of this?
yeah, WhatsApp.
Only WhatsApp?
Only WhatsApp. Facebook, I do think that it has gone outdated actually. Now people are going to use Facebook, but WhatsApp has become a handy.
And yes. Sir, do you have any game, any sport that you play? Cricket, only cricket?
Cricket and volleyball,
Oh.
but I used to watch football actually,
Oh,
and football and tennis.
oh, you watch football and tennis. Okay, sir. Sir, do you like to have any pet, or do you have a
Yeah,
pet
I
right
was
now?
fond of dogs.
Oh, you are fond of dogs. You like
And
dogs?
every day I used to watch at least in YouTube one official for dogs only. Officially there is one portal called it is a the name of the or Facebook or I can say that the name of the official website is that word VOST, Voice of Stray Dogs actually.
Okay.
Just by watching those dogs actually I used to have. Why? Because in my house also we used to have some 3 dogs. With the recent past years actually before 3 years they have left away actually, they have died actually.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was very fond of dogs.
Okay.
Till now we have almost 16 to 17 dogs. Till now up to my
Okay.
latest last year or 2 years before. We have gone through 16 dogs.
16 dogs. Wow. So, sir, is there anything that you would like to tell us that the students will be shocked to know about, like any hidden talent or something?
For students, for
That
representing
they don't
students.
know about you, like IcfaiTech students, they'll be shocked to know about you. Anything?
Yeah, even after revealing the talent, actually, in case if you are asked to me to express that one, then I will be not able to position. I will be not in a position to express that one.
No,
Actually,
no, no, we won't tell you to do it right now. Just something for the.
Yeah, I was a little bit singer actually, so I
Oh.
used it to sing actually.
Oh,
So regarding that one, other lines, no, nothing else, only singing.
only singing. Okay, sir. One last question. So everyone is fond of food. So any one dish that you love to make or eat? Cooking. or
Oh,
eating?
actually, food. I was a foodie also. Actually, I used to have very good sort of food, but only vegetarians actually,
Oh.
some veggies.
Any one food that you love to eat, like anywhere you go, you'll have that food.
Particularly, I used to have chaats. Actually, in chaats also, I used to have bhel puri.
Bhel puri. Okay. So you love eating bhel puri.
Yeah,
sir?
I love it. Even if I go to Pune or if I go to Bombay, or if I go to Gujarat, definitely I used to find where is that stuff of bhel puri. Even I used to make in my home also actually.
Okay.
So that is why.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank